Peace, wholeness, love, and light. And I am Nudiamonds here with the energy reading for Virgo. Hey Virgo, I hope everything out there is going well. And yes, this will be for sun, moon, rising, or if it just resonates. Be mindful that we all have a sixth house and we all have different placements, Virgo placements. But if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't. And if it does, then it does. But I feel like this will be a time where we are kind of breaking free of old illusions and pushing to this new destiny that is aligned for us, okay? Huge growth from the past and pushing past the past, right? So really letting go of old things, releasing old things, and really embracing this new rebirth that is blooming at this time, okay? And really just kind of tapping into your power and taking your power back, really becoming more one with yourself as you are getting more aligned with your human design, who you truly are, and not over analyzing things to have this sense of perfection, right? Just really kind of going with the flow and letting things be as they are. I feel like that's the best way to kind of get in tune with yourself and get in tune with others instead of having this expectation of things, wanting to hold on to this false sense of reality. You know, if someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time, right? And it's kind of like being true to who you authentically are as well. Don't let this box yourself into this certain expectation of yourself. That's how we tap into fear, right? Fear of expectations appearing real, right? So you're really breaking free of this old construct that may have had a hold on you. I'm hearing these past lifetimes. Okay, so it's this sense of breaking free, 11:11 on the clock, and this is something that you've been wishing for, hoping for. And this will be something that comes true within the near future as you continue to surrender and embrace this new beginning that you're on. It's a sense of you tapping back into your true nature, no matter what that looks like. It's like, it's okay if your hair isn't perfect. It's okay if you don't have on the right accessories, the right clothes. It's just kind of like coming as you are. You're perfectly you, and you don't have to fit in this certain construct, fit in this certain idea of perfection, because that is an illusion. That's false. That's fake. When things fall down, right? Letting them be, you know, not crying over spilled milk. Things happen, and that's all a part of life. It's just about how we embrace those things, how we react to those things, not really freaking out and having a sense of control of our reaction, right? Emotional intelligence and emotional mastery. And I feel like that is a new energy that you are embracing and embarking on at this time. Instead of being reactive, you are responding. So you're taking time to integrate and analyze things that are going on before you just initially react, right? And that's huge growth for you, because I know it's been a hard time for a lot of us, all right? A lot of triggers, a lot of tests, and sometimes we act out of character due to our emotions, right? But I feel like we're really becoming more aware with who we are, and we're not letting those emotions have control over us, right? And sometimes we don't have control over things, and that's what we're surrendering. We're surrendering that wanting to have control and wanting everything to be a certain way and nitpicking and it's off 1 degree, but sometimes you just kind of have to let things be. And I feel like that is what the Most High is wanting you to focus on this time around, is having internal fulfillment within yourself, no matter what things may look like. Some things may be bleeding over from old past lifetimes, from the past, and this is a time where you're really letting go of those things. And it's kind of like this interweaving, this release, this flying free, letting things just kind of go over your head, letting this old past shadow self just go, and not really holding on to old things, right? So it's a sense of just really freeing yourself spreading your wings, flying high, and tapping into that grounded nature, being grounded, being centered in your authentic self and your true values at this time, and not letting false values govern how you react, how you feel. Determine your self-value, your self-worth. Determine how your day goes, right? Set a goal for yourself. And if it doesn't get accomplished, that's okay. You know, still give gratitude for how far you have come on this journey, okay? You are that master manifester, and it's about acknowledging your internal growth, your internal values, and how far you have come, not the physical growth, right? It's kind of like a person who dances every day, right? You're not going to see immediate changes, right? But over time, you know, the first 5 minutes, you're winded, you're tired, you know, you're doing it for a month, you can, you know, start dancing for up to 10 minutes, you know, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and you're still just in the flow, building up that stamina. So I feel like that's something that you're doing. You're building up this confidence, building up this stamina, starting this new routine of just being free and getting this creative flow within yourself and with the Most High at this time. All right, so let's see. I'm just gonna shuffle the cards and then cut them. Wow. Alignment. I feel like that's it. Things are in divine alignment for you, right? You are in alignment with your passions, your heart. What did I say? 11-11, right? This looks like a whole bunch of 11s, a whole bunch of portals, a whole bunch of timelines collapsing, and things are in divine alignment for you. You've been putting in a lot of work physically, and now it's time to surrender, right? It's time for you to let your spirit team, your spirit guides, the Most High, do their part. And it requires for you to just sit back and let these things fall into place, fall into line. And certain things will fall into your hands due to this beautiful trusting in that divine knowing, right? So it's kind of like letting go of these old beliefs and tapping into this more confident sense of self, right? And releasing this old stagnant mindset to have a more open, abundant mindset. Because if you're stuck on one thing, then all of these different ways of love and abundance can't come in. It's like you're trying to funnel in divine abundance through one stream, and the divine wants you to be more open to making a mistake, because you will learn from that experience, versus I don't even want to try because I might fail. So getting over this old ideal of like this persona of yourself and embracing this new I am, who I am, no matter what that looks like, okay? Yeah, and it's this 8. What did I say? The 8 of Wands, the 8. Yeah, I feel like that is the energy, this transformation. You're going through a huge shift, a huge transformation, and it's from your internal structure is shifting, and it's starting to vibrate outwardly, right? And I feel like that's a beautiful thing for you to tap into as we are all going through our shifts. It's kind of like you're that caterpillar that was in that cocoon, and you're coming out and you're stretching out your wings, and you're now this beautiful butterfly. And certain people had expectations of what you were going to look like, but you're a black butterfly, right? So you blend in with the night, you just kind of flow, you catch people by surprise, and it's like this mysterious new growth that you have undergone, and it's centered in self-love, right? No matter what that looks like. So yeah, I feel like this is a beautiful new leaf that has turned for you. And it's kind of centered in your mind as well. So just kind of like being flexible and being open to what the divine has in store for you at this time, no matter what that may look like, right? We set out certain things, they don't go as planned, and that's okay. We're able to let go of those things and know that everything happens for a reason, even if it's not in divine alignment with what we had planned. It's in what the divine has planned for us. Sometimes the divine plans are better than our plans, and we get even more than what we anticipated to get, due to us letting go of this control or these expectations, right? So it's kind of like expecting nothing to receive everything at this time, and being more open to the divine abundance that may be flowing to you, no matter what that looks like, right? Also, a sense of traveling. So this could be a time where you just feeling more free, feeling more vibrant, reaching those higher heights at this time after climbing that mountain. It's been a long climb, it's been a long ride, but you finally did it. And I want to say congratulations, Virgo. It's this new mindset, this new rebirth, this new growth that stems from within, kind of like these leaves, right? So I just want to say that I'm super proud of you. Continue to do the internal work to grow and continue to blossom. All right. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace, wholeness, love, and light.